Sednaya, symbol of brutality. For decades, the name Sednaya Prison evoked terror and despair. Located in the Syrian desert north of Damascus, it was a place where the Assad regime silenced dissent and crushed any opposition. The prison's grim reputation, built on countless stories of torture, extrajudicial killings and disappearances, solidified its status as a symbol of the regime's brutality. Then, in a swift turn of events, in December 2024, Syrian rebels, spearheaded by Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, HTS, advanced on Damascus, capturing key cities and ultimately toppling the Assad regime. This advance led to the unexpected liberation of several prisons, including Sednaya, throwing open the doors to a dark chapter hidden from the world for years. The liberation of Sednaya is not just a military victory, it is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and a stark reminder of the atrocities committed within its walls. The world is finally getting a glimpse into the horrors that thousands endured, but the road to justice and accountability is just beginning. The stories emerging from the prison are harrowing, but they also offer a glimmer of hope. The liberation marks a turning point in the Syrian conflict, signaling the potential end of an era marked by fear and oppression. As we delve into the depths of what transpired within Sednaya's walls, we must remember that these stories are not just about statistics or political maneuvering. They are about real people who endured unimaginable suffering. Sednaya was not just a prison, it was a machine designed to crush spirits and erase identities. Former prisoners, now free, recount tales that chill the bone, painting a picture of systematic cruelty that seemed to have no limits. The torture methods used were as varied as they were barbaric. Beatings with rods and cables were routine, often leaving prisoners with permanent injuries. Electric shocks were commonplace, administered to inflict maximum pain and break the prisoner's will. Sleep deprivation, solitary confinement in cramped, rat-infested cells, and mock executions were used to push prisoners to the brink of their sanity. Beyond the physical torture, the psychological torment was equally devastating. Prisoners were routinely denied contact with the outside world, cut off from their families and any news of the events shaping their country. This isolation, coupled with the constant threat of violence and death, created an atmosphere of perpetual terror. The Syrian regime went to great lengths to hide these atrocities from the world. Access to Sednaya was heavily restricted, with independent observers and human rights organizations consistently denied entry. The regime's intention was clear: to operate with impunity, shrouded in secrecy, while crushing any form of dissent with ruthless efficiency. The liberation of Sednaya has brought to light the stories of individuals who, until recently, were just numbers in a vast system of oppression. Their experiences, though diverse, are united by the thread of resilience and the enduring spirit of hope. Ragad al-Tatari, a pilot imprisoned for 43 years, stands as a testament to this spirit. His crime, refusing to bomb civilians in Hama during the 1980s uprising. He spent over 4 decades in near total isolation, unaware of major world events, including the death of Hafez al-Assad and the rise of his son Bashar to power. His release, frail yet unbroken, is a powerful indictment of the regime's cruelty. Then there's Tal al-Malouhi, a young blogger arrested at 19 for criticizing government corruption. Her story, once a symbol of the regime's crackdown on free speech, now represents the hope that many families cling to. Her release, after years of uncertainty and despair, is a beacon for those still searching for their loved ones. One released prisoner, a medical student arrested 13 years ago, emerged with severe memory loss, a chilling reminder of the psychological toll of prolonged detention. His case highlights the long-lasting impact of Sednaya's brutality, with many former detainees requiring extensive medical and psychological care. These are just a few of the thousands of stories that are beginning to emerge from the depths of Sednaya. Each story is a testament to the human capacity for endurance and the urgent need to hold the perpetrators of these crimes accountable. The liberation of Sednaya is a momentous occasion, marking a significant shift in the Syrian conflict. However, the road ahead is long and arduous. While the release of prisoners is a cause for celebration, the scars of Sednaya run deep, and the process of healing, both individual and collective, will be a long one. Families, desperate for answers, are flocking to the prison, clutching photographs of their missing loved ones. The joy of reunions is tempered by the agonizing uncertainty for those still waiting for news. The true extent of the horrors that unfolded within Sednaya's walls is only beginning to be understood. The international community has a crucial role to play in this next chapter, documenting the crimes committed at Sednaya, holding perpetrators accountable, and providing support for survivors are crucial steps towards justice and reconciliation. The fall of Sednaya is not just a symbolic victory, it is a strategic blow to the Assad regime's machinery of repression. It represents a crucial step towards ending impunity and ensuring accountability for the atrocities committed during the Syrian conflict. The world is watching, and the pursuit of justice for the victims of Sednaya must be unwavering.